The Sports Trust recently hosted a rugby safety and training skills session at the SWD Rugby Union at Otoniqua Park, George. This is a partnership with the National Lotteries Commission in support of rural and farm rugby clubs and schools, providing them with the necessary skills and equipment in order to look after their players and keep them safe and fit at all times.
It is quite heartwarming to have the Sports Trust here today. We've had 12 of our Super League clubs that received medical equipment, and then we've also had our ladies who've received kit for the season. So it is always much appreciated. It's always something that is needed, especially medical equipment. And the training that was provided, that was excellent, because we don't always have financial abilities to do such things on our own. So having the Sports Trust buying into what our vision is for community sport and women's sport in particular is amazing. I believe that every union's mission or vision is to be the best and to get their communities to be the best in whatever it is that they're doing. So our purpose is obviously rugby, so our main focus here specifically would be cultivating sportsmen and women, obviously. So we do have a YTC that is here as a project by SA Rugby that they have implemented, where we have under 16 and under 18 girls that will be exhibiting their skills to us later on. And then also we do have our women's clubs. We have a senior provincial side who were the winners of the Shield competition last year. So we do have high hopes for them. In terms of what I believe we should still do, or where we need to get to, is we do have big dreams for our guys, for our Eagles, that they will reach higher levels in terms of where we are playing, the same for the women. But ultimately our main responsibility or our main goal, I believe, would be development from grassroots level up to national.
So Living Brands is a tape and bandages company. We specialize in sports strapping, high-performance sports equipment for high-performance athletes, players, and also for the general community. And we strive to make our products available for the public, the general public. Yeah, so we try to enhance communities and uplift communities by education and training of specifically how to use the medical equipment that we sell, our products that's specific for not just saving lives, but also like I said, using the basic medical equipment to have in rural areas the same as you've got a weekend at a professional sports arena. Yeah, so my passion is to strive to uplift communities with specifically having the basic minimum requirements at the communities available for them when they play sports or when they compete. Because you can save lives, but you can change lives through just having a spine board there, for instance. We lose quite a lot of professional athletes at the young age because they don't get the access to basic medical provision of basic equipment. Something like a mouthpiece, for instance, when you need CPR, it's not always available, or a spine board or a harness or head blocks or strapping, for instance, yeah, to support the kids, their joints, but also at the end of the day to protect them, but also to prevent injuries. So because we really strive to uplift communities and go into communities, we try and give brochures within our products. So most of our products, when you open it up, it's got a brochure within it, and there will be a website on it, www.living-brands.co.za, and you can basically access some of the techniques and strapping on there. And then we also provide educational strapping courses, weekly courses, weekend courses for doctors, physio, sports scientists, but also for the general public. A lot of the time we also make use of ETA exercise training academies throughout the country. Most South African URC teams and the doctors, in the old days we all had our collars around our bags and stuff. You won't see it anymore at all.
So I started being a medic in high school. I was at George High School, so I started for the rugby team there, and that escalated very, very quickly into doing it for club rugby. And after that, I just fell in love with being a medic and helping other people to get them to be more comfortable with asking for help. So I started also in 2018 working at the ambulance services in George, volunteering and seeing if this is what I want to do for my career. Fell in love with it, and here I am a medic in George. So a typical day as the rugby medic of Crusaders, I do attend their matches. I attend to the players for strapping in case they need it. Before and after a game, I do attend to them to see what injuries they have and what we can do to help them to get it better. I do also attend practices at evenings just for some safety and prevention of any major injuries that can happen during practices. The best part of my job is helping others and knowing that I made a difference for them, and also giving them the best care that I can with the skills that I have.
Women's rugby is very popular in this area, and the school learners were excited to play in their new rugby kits. They have a real passion for the game and are fully committed to the sport of rugby, and in some cases, there's a strong family history that has been passed down from generation to generation.
My eerste wedstrijd was in Mosselbaai, die Almeida, onder 18. Daai game het ons gewen teen Mosselbaai, so het ek 2001 het ek by SWD begin, waarvan ons 1 jaar vir Stormers gespeeld het in die Kaap, waarvan ek ook betrokken was. En so het ek aangegaan. 2017 moes ek aftree weens nekbesering. Daarvan het ek besluit, ek gaan vrouwencoach, waarvan ek nou betrokken is by skoolseuns ook. Sommige tye is daar moeilike dae, want van ons kom uit agterblijvende agtergrond. Soos ek maak 'n voorbeeld, so sommige dae is daar kinders wat nie kos het nie. Dan kom ek uit my eie sak uit, net om vir hulle iets. So het my passie vir rugby begin. Elke jaar hou ek op, maar dan sien ek ga maar net weer verder, dat het nou my 24ste jaar is wat ek betrokken is by vrouwen rugby. Op die oomblik het ons nie oefenveldie, want die mans wil hê ons moet oefen op hulle veldie. Ons oefen maar op 'n veldjie en sommige tye is dit baie moeilik want daar is nie ligte nie. Maar ek sê altyd vir my meisies, gee jou beste en jy sal die eindresultate daarvan sien. In Handover is daar nou op die oomblik 2 spelers wat onder 18 is, waarvan ek 'n trotse coach is, wat ek my suster se dogter afrig. Sy speel nou vir die afgelope 3 jaar vir SWD. So daar is, elke jaar is daar vordering in SWD vroue rugby.
Ik speel nu al 7 jaar rugby van de school af. En het is voor mij bijna lekker om rugby te spelen. En ik voel net aan de kinders, aan de meisjes moet komen en ons komen join en kom voelen de experience. En het is altijd lekker voor mij om te oefenen, want ik hou van oefenen.
Ik speel al rugby vanaf graad 9, maar dat is nog maar 9. Het is nu al 9 jaar, sorry. Wat ik rugby speel en ik speel fullback, heel achter.
Ik speel nu al voor 4 jaar rugby. Tijdens COVID kon ik nog niet gaan spelen, want die aanstekkerij van die mensen en zo. Toen het ons social distance gehad. En die liefde wat ik voor rugby heb, is zoals, het geeft me vrije tijd, het laat me mengen met mensen. Zoals ik is een persoon wat niet hou van bij de huis wees. Ik hou niet van mengen samen met die mensen. Nie. Maar hier zo geef me vrije tijd, ik kan mezelf wees. Niemand oordeelt elkaar niet. I think the All Blacks will win the World Cup because I have been supporting them since I was little. Even though my family does play for the Springboks.
My favorite player is Yakolisi because he's the captain, I'm also the captain and we play the same position. Ik wil onderwijs gaan studeren en als ik ver kom met rugby, dan vat ik het verder. Ja.
Ik is niet zeker op een ogenblik, maar ik wil aan rugby spelen. So.
My message for women would be, don't limit yourself. Nothing is impossible. There is no such thing as a man's world. We are all equal and we should all strive to be the best that we can be.
Vrouwen, één ding. Moenie julle laat afsit van 'n boyfriend of 'n man nie. As hulle vir my sê ek moet môre rugby speel en is môre my troue, dan kies ek om rugby te speel. Want rugby is my lewe.
Speel rugby. Dat bring jou ver. Ek het laas jaar het ek 'n skolarskap gekry by Nelson Mandela Universiteit, maar ek kon nie gaan nie om reeds uitslaa. Want maar hierdie jaar sal ek weer probeer, maar moet nooit opgee nie op wat jou drome is nie. Gaan verder.
To women in sport, I would tell them to have patience and believe in yourself. A lot of women go into these male-dominant places, jobs, and they feel that males are too dominant for them. Males want to tell them what to do, but you have to believe in yourself and you have to believe in your skills that you learned to help other people. Whether it's male or female, you have to help them and believe in yourself in what skills you have.
This investment by the National Lotteries Commission is essential to support women in sport, transformation in sport, and especially the well-being and safety of the rugby players in rural clubs. The Sports Trust continues to enhance education through sport by working together with their stakeholders and thank the National Lotteries Commission for their investment. This year's Sports Trust Quiz Challenge takes place on Thursday the 26th of October at San Quintin at Prison Break Market in Loniel. This year's theme is World Cup Sports. Join us and enter your team. The Sports Trust Golf Challenge takes place the day after the Netbank Golf Challenge and gives amateur golfers an opportunity to play like a pro at the Gary Player Country Club. All funds raised support sport development at grassroots level. To book, call us on 011-802-1818 or email marketing@sportstrust.coza or visit www.thesportstrust.co.za.